Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Podcast by Conjugation. I'm Lucas, and I'm here again with Sophie.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sophie. Today, we are talking about something that decides success or failure in everything, including learning English.
Starting, continuing, and finishing.
These three verbs describe discipline and consistency.
And consistency is more important than motivation.
Motivation comes and goes.
But structure keeps you moving.
Today, we are working on to start, to continue, and to finish.
Let's start slowly, like always, with the verb to start.
Conjugation first.
I start. You start. He starts. She starts. It starts. We start. They start.
With he, she, and it, we add s.
Simple sentences.
I start learning English. I start today.
I start with the basics.
Now, you start.
You start slowly. You start step by step.
Now, he starts and she starts.
He starts a new job. She starts learning English.
Now, we start and they start.
We start together. They start with motivation.
Starting is easy,
Many people start.
but starting is only the first step.
Now let's connect to start with what we already know.
I want to improve, so I start.
I need practice, so I start today.
I like learning, so I start again.
I am motivated, so I start strong.
Now let's talk about what happens after starting.
Many people start,
But they stop.
and that's why the verb to continue is so important.
Let's conjugate to continue.
I continue. You continue. He continues. She continues. It continues. We continue. They continue.
Again, with he, she, and it, we add s.
Simple sentences.
I continue learning. I continue practicing.
I continue even when it's difficult.
Now, you continue.
You continue despite mistakes.
Now, he continues and she continues.
He continues after failure. She continues after doubt.
Now, we continue and they continue.
We continue together. They continue with discipline.
Continuing is harder than starting.
Because continuing requires patience.
Now let's connect to continue with to try, to fail, and to improve.
I try,
I fail sometimes.
but I continue.
And because I continue, I improve.
This is the secret.
Improvement does not come from talent.
It comes from continuation.
Now let's put this into real life.
On day 1, I start learning English.
On day 2, I feel motivated.
On day 5, I fail.
On day 6, I want to stop.
But I continue.
And on day 30, I improve.
That's real learning.
Now let's talk about routine.
I start my day with English.
I continue for 10 minutes.
I don't need hours.
I need consistency.
Now let's slow down and repeat a powerful chain.
I start.
I continue.
I improve.
This is discipline.
Now let's move to the last verb of this combination.
To finish.
Finishing is the result of starting and continuing.
Conjugation first.
I finish.
You finish. He finishes. She finishes. It finishes. We finish. They finish.
With he, she, and it, we add s.
Simple sentences.
I finish my lesson. I finish what I start.
I finish the podcast.
Now you finish.
You finish your practice.
Now he finishes and she finishes.
He finishes his work. She finishes the course.
Now we finish and they finish.
We finish together. They finish with confidence.
Finishing builds self-respect.
Because finishing proves consistency.
Now let's connect everything. I start learning English.
I continue even when it's hard.
I finish what I begin.
And because I finish, I gain confidence.
Confidence makes me start again.
And the cycle continues.
This is long-term success.
This is how fluent people are made.
Not by speed,
But by structure.
not by motivation.
But by continuation. Sophie, now that we've clearly seen what it means to start, to continue, and to finish, I think it's time to slow down and talk about real life, because this is where these verbs truly matter.
Yes, because learning English is not separate from life. It follows the same rules.
Let's take a very realistic example. Many people start learning English with excitement.
They buy a book, they watch a video, they listen to a podcast.
They start.
But after a few days, life comes in.
Work, family, stress, tiredness.
And that's where many people stop.
Not because they can't learn.
But because they don't continue.
This is why to continue is more important than to start.
Starting is a decision,
Continuing is a habit.
and habits build results.
Let's imagine a learner again.
On Monday, I start learning English.
On Tuesday, I continue for 10 minutes.
On Wednesday, I feel tired, but I continue anyway.
On Thursday, I don't understand everything.
But I continue.
On Friday, I notice something.
I understand more.
That moment is important.
Because understanding motivates continuation.
And continuation leads to improvement.
Now let's talk about finishing, because finishing is often forgotten.
Many people start many things.
But they finish very few.
Finishing is powerful.
Because finishing tells your brain, I am capable.
When you finish a lesson,
You gain confidence.
when you finish a podcast,
You respect your commitment.
when you finish a series.
You see progress clearly.
Now let's connect this with English learning.
I start this podcast series.
I continue episode after episode.
I finish the full series.
And suddenly, English feels different.
It feels familiar.
It feels logical.
It feels possible.
That's the power of finishing.
Now let's talk about mistakes again, because mistakes don't stop continuation.
Quitting stops continuation.
Failing is part of continuing.
I start speaking English.
I make mistakes,
I feel uncomfortable.
but I continue.
And because I continue, my mistakes decrease.
And one day I finish a conversation in English.
That's a big step.
Now let's talk about patience. Patience is what allows continuation.
Without patience, people quit too early.
Learning English is not fast food.
It's a slow construction,
One verb at a time.
one connection at a time.
One episode at a time.
This is exactly how this channel is designed.
Every episode builds on the previous one.
We don't jump randomly.
We start.
We continue.
We finish each stage.
Now let's build a long sentence that reflects everything.
I start learning English because I want to communicate.
I continue even when it's difficult because I need consistency.
I fail sometimes, but I don't stop.
I try again.
I understand more.
I learn better.
I remember longer.
I improve step by step.
And one day, I finish what I started.
That sentence is long,
But it's clear.
and clarity is confidence. Now let's slow down and repeat a strong mindset.
I start small.
I continue daily.
I finish what I begin.
Say it again in your head.
I start small.
I continue daily.
I finish what I begin.
This mindset changes everything,
Not only English.
but life.
Now it's time for the final reflection.
If you are still listening to this podcast,
It means you are different.
you don't quit easily.
You value structure.
And structure is exactly what this channel offers.
This is not a random English podcast.
This is a complete learning system,
Built on conjugation.
built on verb connection.
Built on repetition and logic.
That's why subscribing to this channel is extremely important.
When you subscribe, you don't just follow a video.
You follow a path.
You avoid confusion.
You avoid starting again and again.
You build continuously,
Each new episode reuses what you already know.
which means learning becomes easier over time.
Subscribing is a commitment to consistency.
And consistency is the real secret of fluency.
So don't subscribe impulsively.
Subscribe consciously.
Subscribe because you want to start
Continue.
and finish your English journey properly.
Stay with Sophie and Lucas.
Follow the verbs
Follow the connections.
and build English the right way.
You start.
You continue,
You finish.
and you grow.
We start with intention.
We continue with discipline,
We finish with confidence.
and we build English by conjugation, one connected verb at a time.